started. I'm sorry. So, mother and daughter, but I like to say we are best friends.
I don't know if we're best friends.
I think we're best friends. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Because I Said So.
Where the food and your daughter's comments are always saucy. Yeah, I don't love that one.
Mom, literally, we're filming. We can't change it.
I know.
Just tell them what we're making. Tell them what we're making.
Okay. Today, we are making a homemade rustic pizza. Super delicious, no rise time, minimal ingredients. You're gonna love it. Move over, Domino's. Here comes Mama-Knows.
What are we waiting for?
Let's get cooking.
And we're back.
So we are going to start by making the crust. Now I will tell you that today's crust is not, N-O-T, not gluten-free. Working on that one. Along the way, we are going to show you how you can make this a vegan recipe because we want everybody
To enjoy.
Minimal ingredients.
Really, really easy.
The first thing we're going to start with is 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast and a teaspoon of sugar. Now, a 2 1/4 teaspoon of yeast is basically 1 packet. 1 cup of warm water should be between 110 and 115 degrees. We're gonna pour it over the yeast and the sugar. Take your whisk, and you're going to whisk it to combine it. This is going to let the yeast, we call it proofing or blooming. Bubbly, and we are ready to go. So the first thing we're going to do is
2 tablespoons of olive oil.
This is a recipe Leia can really get into.
I love this recipe.
She loves this recipe.
Teaspoon of salt.
Yep.
Whisk it up. Wait, don't you put in the flour first? That's what I do.
No, first we whisk all the ingredients.
I've been making this recipe wrong. Ooh. Yeah, that's not a good idea.
All right, that's good.
All right, 3 cups of flour.
Actually, we're gonna start out with 2 1/2 cups.
We're gonna start out with 2 1/2 cups.
And if the flour is too sticky, then you just can add, it's a very forgiving dough, so you can just add more flour as you go. Gently stir. It's going to start to get harder as you go.
This part.
And then you're gonna have to are your hands clean?
No, I have to wash them. I was just stirring.
Oh my God. Okay, stirring the dough. It's getting nice and stiff. Probably around the time where you're gonna have to start using your hands.
No.
All right, so we're just gonna add in a little more flour here. The dough is a bit sticky, which is why we always keep a little extra flour on hand. We're just kind of roll it around there. Take the heel of your hand, push in, and then you pull it back. Turn it, fold it, heel.
Mom, whatever are you doing?
Well, Leia, we're going to roll out the pizza dough. Now, we're not really equipped like, more advanced kitchens for this. So here's a hack that we've discovered. And you can have the top will do. We wipe it down with a damp paper towel, and then you put a piece of aluminum foil, and it sticks right on. Look, it's nicely
Making a nice little rolling patch.
Yes. Put a little flour here. Here's our dough. We are using a 15 by 11.
But any size you have is fine.
Flour. Whoop! Oops.
A little.
That's an understatement. To go by corners first. So top corner, bottom corner, almost like an X. And then down this way. And then you just keep doing that. And then you kind of get this rectangular shape. Now here's something we like to do. I like to take a little cornmeal and put it on the bottom of the pan just because it gives it a nice texture. Lift your aluminum foil and you're literally going to dump it into the pan. All right, we're peeling. Ta-da!
Yay!
All right, so there is enough dough here that we can stretch it out, kind of coax it in there a little bit. Now, I am noticing that there are some areas that are going to puff up and some areas that are really thin. So in order to sort of even it out, anything will do. You can use a glass and you can push some of that dough. See, now we're getting more of the dough. We're coaxing it into the corner. We're going to pre-bake the crust for 10 minutes just to get it a little bit crunchier so it doesn't get soggy once we put the toppings on. So in order to do that, we're gonna take a fork, we're gonna poke some holes in it.
And then we're putting it in a preheated oven, 450 degrees for 10 minutes.
If you're not vegan, feel free to skip over this segment.
We're gonna make some caramelized onions that we're gonna be able to spread on the pizza. We've also made some roasted broccoli. Roasted vegetables are a great option for a vegan pizza, or you can even use sauce, you can use pesto. We took just a little bit of broccoli, probably about 2 cups or so, put it on a roasting pan, sprinkled about a tablespoon of oil, and sprinkled with a little salt, put it in the oven for 35 minutes
Amazing.
at 425.
Amazing.
Delicious.
So we've been doing this for about 3 minutes. You could stop here and then sprinkle this all over your pizza, but we are gonna go darker.
So here we are, nice and dark and soft and sweet. We did this low and slow. And our crust is cool.
Show them.
This is our crust.
10 minutes in the oven.
It's just golden brown now. It's kind of puffy in the corners.
And it's time for topping.
Do the vegan toppings first to show you how you can make it a vegan pizza.
And then we're gonna add the cheese in case you're not vegan. Also, by the way, everything we're doing is totally optional. If you wanna use sauce and cheese, use sauce and cheese. If you wanna use onions and anchovies, use onions and anchovies. Use whatever makes you happy.
Pesto sauce. Again, it depends on how much sauce you like. You can be a saucy kind of pizza, or if you're like us, not as
We don't use
saucy.
much sauce.
We just like to think we are. This is about 3/4 of a cup of sauce. I may not use the whole thing. We're just gonna spread it out.
Just kinda
And just spread it. Again, it's all gonna be covered up with either vegetables or cheese. Let's put the broccoli in. On. Stop! Oh my god!
No.
Leia!
Oh, it's cold.
Because it cooled. Trying to make it as even as possible. Caramelized onion. And we're going to sprinkle it. Go away. You could just bake this right now for another 10 minutes on 450, and that will be your Parmesan cheese, about a 1/4 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese.
This again is use whatever you have. If all you have is shredded mozzarella or Parmesan, just put it on there.
Yes, this works for us. You do you, boo.
You do you, boo.
And we're just going to sprinkle it. So good.
At 450 again?
10 minutes, 450, until the cheese is nice and bubbly and the crust is nice and golden.
2,
3.
Notes today are below. Thank you for making our recipes. We love you. And to everyone else, stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe.
Eat
Make
more
this
pizza.
pizza!